Kalispera! Hello, hi. Greece has finally confirmed its Eurovision 2018 act, and the singer is Yianna Terzi with the song Oneiro Mou, My Dream. You guys, are you ready to talk about it? Let's
Let's do
do
this.
this! Drama, drama, drama. Yes, Greece is the birthplace of drama, and for weeks we haven't had a clue what the heck is going on. But apparently today, Friday, February 16th, was the deadline for record labels to submit their songs and a €20,000 guarantee. In the end, only Panic Records was able to provide that guarantee, so Greece has decided they will not stage a national selection, and instead they will send Yianna, the gorgeous Yianna, I might add. You guys, the song is out. My first impression is that it's very traditional. It's beautiful to hear the Greek language, the traditional instruments. I think the bridge is quite nice, very mystical, mysterious. And in some ways it reminds me, not as a song, but maybe stylistically, of Serbia's Jelena Tomasovic, in the sense that when I hear the studio cut, I'm like, whatever. But I think live, it could come to life. Like Jelena, her song, studio, whatever, but live it was amazing. Because a song that's traditional needs, I don't know, the soul, the live voice to bring it to life. So the studio cut of this, I'll be honest, it doesn't light my fire. But I think live, she has the potential to make this very, very special, and with the staging, etc., etc. Padraig.
Yeah, my thoughts were the exact same. That when I was listening to the studio, I was just like, this is nice, it's mystical, it's authentic to Greece, but there's no moment in it that grabs your attention. But at the same time, there were lots of moments where you were kind of like, as you're listening to it, this could work on stage if there was some element, like something magic happens behind her, or if she changes her voice or a crack in her voice or whatever. Because, yeah, it's a strange one. And like, I would be maybe more excited if we'd heard this 2 years ago, before Jamala, before Salvador, because I suspect that there's going to be a trend that we're going to get a lot of songs like this. And we already kind of, to a certain degree, have. Like, Italy, Albania, France, they're obviously very different genres, Denmark, but they're still quite slow and they're different than your usual Europop. And this, in a way, is more authentic than Denmark, but unlike Denmark, it doesn't have the big moment that catches you because there's no chorus.
I think the nice thing about the song, I've heard to the song twice, and I know from minute 2 until minute 2:35, you have like 30 seconds of only instrumental, and you can see there's potential to develop nice staging on those 30 seconds. I think it's a bit too much, but it can be visually gripping once it gets to the Eurovision stage. I think the song is very mystical, very spiritual. It's very Greek at the same time. But yeah, I think the chorus is a little bit overly produced, and you can see that her voice has a lot of effects. I don't know how they are going to change that to the live performance, if it's going to lose a bit of the mystical and spiritual feeling that the song has. So I'm a bit cautious about the song. This can do really, really good, but it also can bomb if she doesn't provide good live vocals, yeah.
Yeah, we should point out that traditional does not automatically equal success.
Yeah.
I mean, there was Argo, for instance, and they didn't make the final. It was the first time Greece had never made the final. And I'm sure Greece wants to avoid that fate this time, so there'll be a lot of thought and planning going into this. We should point out that her father is apparently one of Greece's most famous singers. He's like a big deal. That, to me, suggests she has a lot of resource behind her. She can build the team necessary to create good staging. Panic Records, they've been behind other artists that have made the final. I believe they were behind, for instance, Freaky Fortune a few years ago. So they know this game, they know it well. Now, she's a bit of a mystery to us, but we've been on her Facebook page, and apparently she relocated to the United States about 5 years ago. She describes her hometown as Atlanta to LA, a woman of my own heart. She lists her musical inspirations as Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, and Michael Jackson. So she's not just a singer of traditional music. She can get down and dirty, contemporary and vintage. She also had a bit of an underground hit. The song was Love Is Your Name. This was all over the clubs in New York City. Some of my boys were dancing to this back in the day. So she's a versatile performer, is what we need to remember. It's not going to be all ancient Greek, drama. She's going to take us from the amphitheater to the club. She's got that variety. So maybe there'll be a remix down the line. In any case, final thoughts, Padraig.
I'm looking forward to seeing this live, and hopefully we see it rather soon, because I think the Greek national final was due to be on this week, so they have a gap in their schedules now, because she has a lot of, like Bernardo was saying, there's a lot of auto-tune in the studio track, and we've no music video. We just have kind of the imagery of her floating in the water is all we have at the moment on the audio clip. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. And like we know Panic Records, they have money to invest in big staging. Like I think they were involved with Demi as well and a few others throughout the years. So it'll be interesting, but I'm not hopeful of them improving drastically on last year's results.
But I share the same opinion as Padraig. I think this has potential to be good, but until we see the live performance, it's just... I'll be careful with the statements I do about the song prior to the live version, because I don't think it would be like a huge improvement as well. I think it's going to be like a song you kind of enjoy to listen to, but at the end of the day, you won't pick up the phone and vote for it. But I can be mistaken, you know. There's a lot of work to do before Eurovision, and maybe they can surprise us.
Yeah. The surprise is what I'm hoping happens. As we discussed before, there's not an LED at Eurovision this year, but there will be a dramatic lighting scheme of some kind. There have been rumors of sort of augmented reality. So we just don't know what to expect yet and what the capabilities are. But if they're able to leverage the options on offer, you could see this having a visual impact that would work with the music. In another video we also mentioned, and I think Padraig mentioned it now, when you have too many authentic, non-fast food music songs, they do start to bleed together. So I'm hoping we get some fast food music, not only for variety, but also to help songs like this stand out a bit more. Mm-hmm. Final point, she's not necessarily a household name to us, but she's been nominated for a series of awards, Best New Artist at the Cyprus Music Awards, and also the prestigious Arian Awards, which in the US are kind of the equivalent to the AMAs. In any case, I am wishing her the best, hunty. That is what we think. What do you think? Are you loving Yianna's voice? Do you think that her song has great potential? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications.
And like our videos or dislike it if you don't like the song.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.